Morning. There's more of the silliness goes on around here. There we go. My buddies. Say hello. Want a peanut? Yeah, these guys come out and see me every morning. Wait for me to hand them walnuts or whatever I got. They're fun. Then we go over there. I'm trying to make friends with the crows too, because they seem fun. But they're not out there yet. You can hear them. They was calling me to wake me up. I went and put some peanuts out for them, but they're not ready yet. So part of the problem when you have this many vehicles is always tires. Saw these last night on Marketplace, I guess. Said 150 bucks, 15s, some rubber on them, not too dry rotted. Went out there and he took 100 bucks, 25 bucks a piece, plus rims I don't need. I don't have a Ford. That's how that goes. But I can make some of my tire money back getting rid of the rims. That's how I make things work around here. Don't have a lot of money, but lots to do. So find ways to make it work. So I think today we're gonna bring these over to the tire shop, have them mounted and balanced on those rims, because here's my non-endorsement. Prime wells suck. They're all coming apart. The other two that came apart are on the front of the little shorty step side. That's so I don't blow up a tire pulling my trailer. Once I get the tires on, I think the next part of the mission is right here. Oh yeah, you see under there? There's a rear end under there that I went to do brakes on. When I pulled the drum, there was more oil in the drum than there is in the pumpkin. So there's that. All the parts are in the front seat of the wagon, just waiting to go in. And that's my next mission. No fun having cars that are registered on jack stands. That's never fun. Plus, this is a good piece to bring to the car shows. It ain't pretty, but it's good for conversation. And then after that, dun, 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 the Dodge. I am not a Dodge man, as you can see. But I have acquired one. Thank you, Uncle Tony. If this truck turns out to be anything any good, it may go get a 318 or something fun in it someday. Then I could take some of Uncle Tony's knowledge and put it to work. But I do need a work vehicle. Something that I don't mind putting tools in. Because that is not supposed to be a work vehicle. My daily. This is a good candidate. I can make this work. So that's my priorities for now. Priorities always change. But a good work vehicle has got to be in my priorities. Then there's the 91s. There's this one that I paid $500 for. 96,000 mile car from Canada. Pretty clean. Spent most of its life in Florida. No title. Lady died. Couldn't get the paperwork. Thought it'd be a good parts car. Thought I could get a title, because I have others. Then, after I got this, I found that. I dug this out of the woods with a tractor in the pouring rain. But it's got a title. Blown up motor, Baja through the woods suspension. But it's all there. So, 96,000 mile motor training, everything else in there. Titled car. Good to go. Not a priority, but would be fun to get done. Then there's the 96. This is my baby. This is the first B body I bought. I paid probably more than what it was worth at the time, but I wanted it. And there it is. And she's lived outside ever since. So that's a problem. Needs some paint. Motor runs good. Cooling system needs a little tinkering. But she's all there too. The interior is not in bad shape. Bottoms of the fronts are no good, but everything else is all there. This would be a fun project. See some progress. This is always fun to drive. There's that. So just putting some of the possibilities for the projects out there for you. And there's this. I don't know if she'll ever go down the road, but does do a ton of work around here for me. We pulled motors off the boom, and it moves every car in my yard because old and disabled. It's hard to do it by yourself unless you got one of these. I think I mentioned that before. But it's gonna get paint, probably Rust-Oleum paint job, just because. And she'll get cleaned up a little bit, just because. I'll probably pull off the homes and clean it up and patch up the holes and set it where it's supposed to be on the body. And then it'll all work out a little better. So this will be a fun project, but not a priority for sure. Fine just the way it is. Could use a fuel tank so I could take the boat tank off of it, but good for now. The wagon's my daily. I think I mentioned that too before. It needs some work. That's why that needs to go. And there's, I mentioned my soon-to-be best friend with them shitty prime wells on the front. Excuse my French. This is a priority because I want to drive it so bad. It's got an inline 6 in it right now that kind of runs. Needs fuel tank, brake lines, all the goodies underneath. That goes bad on these. Bam. Rusto. Not too bad. Floors are there. It's mostly on the outside. Somebody put a sheet of metal in the bed, took Gonna put a new wood bed in it, make it look right. But it's gonna be fun because it's getting $350 out of there. This I picked up super cheap off a storage lot that just didn't want it in their way anymore. Pull it out of there for $350. It runs. I tried to do some other stuff to it, managed to fill the transmission up with water. I hate when that happens, and so that needs to be addressed. I've drained all the water out of it and all the fluid out of it, but I need to see if I can still get it to work, because a good 700 R4 is hard to find. And it's got 1-ton suspension, 8-lug rear end in it. So whatever I don't use off of it, for that, it's good to sell. I think I'm gonna try to pull the firewall section for the air conditioning out, and pieces in the dash for the air conditioning out, because I want air conditioning. I live in Florida. It gets hot out here. I'm gonna roll up to the car show, and that, I want air conditioning. Wouldn't you? Priorities. So there's some of it. Good building to live in, besides the junk I got now, because the priorities might be in the middle of all this. But priorities. Work truck, tires, rear end, body swap, paint for just because. Impala, where are you? Back there. That's gonna be fun. I'll wait till I do some of these other cars, because I ain't so good at all this stuff yet. And I'd rather screw up on one of these than on that, because I get all my knowledge from YouTube guys. That's right. So when I screw up, it's because I'm an idiot and I don't have any professional skills or any real knowledge. I dive in with Shilton and Haynes manuals and YouTube. There it is. So that's how I'll get around some of this stuff. We'll see what happens. Where the squirrels go? They're around here somewhere. They always are. So for now, I'm gonna go start my day. It's Saturday morning. Bring 2 of these up to the tire shop. Get them on the car. We'll see where we go from there. See you in a little while. Oh yeah, left the peanuts open while I was talking to you guys. Fat girl over here, other little fat girl, she's around here somewhere. Been all digging in the peanuts. Right there. Just covered it. We'll see them a lot. So I'm off to go get the tires swapped, so I don't end up in a ditch. Oh yeah, look at my funky hair. It's pretty cool. So, YouTube channel. Me? I'm pretty much an idiot. And I keep thinking to myself, YouTube channel, what have you got to contribute? I don't know. We might find out. I'm physically challenged, disabled to some extent. financially challenged to a huge extent. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to put anything together, make it work. See if there's bills in the mail. Hey, maybe I could fix that mailbox on the YouTube channel. No news is good news. So all of those things might be what the channel's about. I like cars. I want to work on them. I got no money. But I do overcome some of the challenges. Hunting for used parts, like them tires back there. Getting cars cheap when I can find them. Parts cars. It's always a good thing to have. And I live on a tight budget. Lucked across the 3 acres of property a few years ago. A friend of mine had it for sale and they trusted me enough to sell it. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Lana. So there's my first challenge overcome. Where to live. Rent ain't cheap. Neither is mortgage, but the air is fair enough. And it has lots of potential. More content for a YouTube channel. So there's a little bit of contribution. Sounds alright so far. And there's just so much more. You know, how an idiot gets things done, you don't know. I'm pretty much by myself all the time. Me, my dog, the squirrels. Soon, the crows. Hopefully they'll be my buddies too. We'll see where it all goes. But I gotta overcome the challenges of producing videos. I'm an idiot. I tried to put the first little bit of content together. It's a challenge. Software is a challenge. My crappy computer is a challenge. More content. So we'll see where this all goes. Right now, tired. Too early for tire shops. Wasn't thinking about that. Almost 10 o'clock and I can't seem to find one open. But it's not too early for the farmer's market. Stopped here last week, saw the plant lady, asked her about banana trees. She said she might have some. So, I'm gonna stop in, see if she's got them. So once again, remember I said I'm an idiot? Strikes again. I wasn't here last week asking about banana trees. It was the week before. So the lady brought them here last week. I didn't come last week. I'm a week late. No banana trees. Off to the tire shop. 10 o'clock Saturday morning. Closed. Closed. After 10 Saturday morning. George's Wholesale. So Tire Depot's open back there. I'm almost out of gas. We're gonna go do that first. So Tire Depot's open. It's packed. And they look expensive. I just want to have some tire swap. Remember in Easy Money, after they smoke, and then they're looking for something to eat, and they pull up at the diner that says open 23 hours as the lady's putting the closed sign on the door? It's about how I'm feeling right now. Look at that. How's that for a sleeper project? buy one of them. I must be going the wrong way today. All the hot rods are going that way. I must be missing the car show. Tires. So life is full of obstacles. Here's my new one. Tires Plus. Corporate plates. They don't swap used rubber. The mission continues. Someone having a bad day? That right there used to be a tire shop. It's literally around the corner from my house. No more. Boats are cool too. Tom's Tires. Look for the Zebra Stripe building. See what we can do. Should have come here first. It's not that close to my house, but I know Tom. He's a pretty good guy. $50, mountain balanced, 2 tires. Dismounted off the other rims. That ain't too bad. Listed for $150. I paid $100. $50 to put them on. I'm still in my price range. Get them rubbers on here. See where we go from there. This is why we don't buy prime wells. That's what happens to prime wells. They split the bead. And they split it at the steel belt. Every set I've had come apart the same way. No more prime wells. Skins are on. Now let's see if they rub. So the mission was tires. It's nice when you're going down the road and the back end of the car doesn't feel like it's going to shake out from under you. Or you don't feel like you're going to blow up a tire and end up in the ditch. Those are all good things. Used tires, bonus. We're going to stop in and see Dodge Guy. See about a cab for that D150. Dodge Guy's place. He's got his own junkyard. He's closed. So there it is. My Saturday morning of chasing around a tire shop. Found one. Thank you, Tom. Got the tires on the car. They don't rub. It's a miracle. And there it is. Once again, I'm not dead yet. Made it home. Tires didn't explode. I'm not in the ditch. New tires are on. Ready for the next mission. Which one? I'll think about it. I'm going in to relax. See my dog. See you later.